what we are going to discuss is about the curriculum design in the present day strategy, because non-new education one, we want outcome based education. Other is new education policy, national education policy, which has come up now, has got its own challenges. How exactly the curriculum should be there? Okay, they want, yes, the first thing they want is there should be multiple entry, multi exit in the system there. So this part has to be there in your curriculum. That's why we say curriculum is one of the important aspect as far as any of the teaching process is concerned. So this is what we say curriculum. Maybe what we say is curriculum, assessment, and evaluation. Okay, one major component is curriculum. How exactly you try to access this curriculum? Okay, what we say is curriculum, assessment, and evaluation. These are the three major components which are there related to every curriculum. And what exactly we wanted to have is, okay, with the help of these three things, whatever are the program outcomes, we should be able to attain. So that is what we say is the design or strategy for designing any curriculum there. Now, basically, the moment I say program outcome, now in case it's an engineering program, and if I would like to see the student perspective, okay, the moment they would like to go to engineering, first thing they try to find out from any institute is, okay, what is your outcome? Okay, in case I do my degree from your place, will I get a placement somewhere? Because for him, outcome is, okay, she is able to place himself somewhere or not after 4 years or 3 years of his effort there. So this is one of the outcome which one looks for, and as this is what we say user perspective. As a user, they are looking for outcome, which is, can he get a gainful employment after doing this particular thing, or can he start his own business after doing this particular program, or he can join his parental business after doing this particular program. So this is what we say is the program outcome as far as the student perspective is concerned. Now, if we come to student institute perspective, what they wanted to do is, they wanted to say, okay, they should become a good engineers. They should be acceptable in the industry. They should got a sufficient knowledge, skill, and attitude. We say usually say is a KSA. So all these are nothing but outcomes there. So what has been done is, maybe those of you who have seen the NBA and others outcome there, what they've done is for each of the program at a national level, they have defined what sort of outcome will be there for this particular program there. And we have to map those sort of outcomes there. So that's what we say, okay, whatever is curriculum you think about, what is assessment you think about, what is the evaluation you think about, are the major aspect as far as any curriculum is concerned. So if I'm developing any curriculum, I have to, the curriculum or the institute needs to answer this. Okay, what sort of process is there for development of a curriculum? Is there some process which exists there? Has it been followed? I can imagine there can be process there, but are we sacrosanctly following that particular process or not? Then another aspect which we try to find out is, okay, whatever curriculum we are looking for is balanced or not. Because these days, AICTE, All India Council of Technical Education, is coming up with a model curriculum there. Because what they emphasize is, can they imagine a well-balanced curriculum? And they say it's a model curriculum which is there. Now I can dovetail my things based on my regional requirement, based on my other things there, based on my resources there. But yes, can I think about fulfilling that particular curriculum there? Now let's say in the earlier time, people used to say the curriculum credit should be 220 to 30. People used to make a curriculum like that. What is the consequences of that curriculum? Student will come at 9 in the morning, busy up to 5 in the morning, either in the lab or in the classrooms. Now, it's good, we are teaching so much, but is it making him a good personality? Is it allowing him time for the co-curricular activity or other activities there? So this is what are the some of the thoughts which are there, whether my curriculum which I'm thinking is a well balanced or not as far as the curriculum is concerned. Then what is the level of the syllabi? Let's say you are thinking of a course at the degree level. What is the level I should teach? If it's a diploma level, what is that level I teach? If it is the ITI level, what is the level I teach? Because if you look at, if I can give you the example, if I look at computer science, we say it's one of the most sought after degree there. Now let's say, okay, what sort of syllabus should be there? Let's say you talk about one course, we say is the operating system. Now, up to what level I should teach at the PG level? What should level I should teach at the UG level? What is the level I should teach at the diploma level? What is the IT level? Can it be same? No. So this is what we have to think about. What sort of a level of a syllabus should be there this particular program, and does it allow the program outcome to be attained? This is one of the characteristics there, okay, where the program outcome which I emphasize while designing this curriculum, or NBA thought of why at a national level these are the outcome which has to be there. Are able to attain this particular outcome with the help of this particular curriculum? Then another thing it has to answer is, because in case of a new education, maybe you have to mute yourself. What we say is, next thing we say, okay, does it map the new education policy in 2020 which is there? What are we looking there? Okay, does it allow multi-entry, multi-exit system for the curriculum? Okay, let's say in case somebody wants to leave a program after, let's say it's a 4-year program. After first year, he would like to leave. What new education policy says is, okay, give him some certificate, and along with that, give him some skill. Maybe if you look at your engineering program, first year doesn't get him much skill. Can I think of a summer course for him where some skill is developed in that fellow? So these are some of the things my curriculum has to answer. Okay, while I'm framing this sort of a curriculum there. Now, what we say is, okay, it's a process. Okay, curriculum design or development itself is a process there. We start, we process, we question ourselves. Okay, what sort of question we ask? Does it allow students to attain the PUs which we have framed? If it's a yes, we stop. If it's a no, again we go back to the process. So that's what we say. Curriculum design, curriculum development is an iterative process where you keep on process till the time it answers all the questions which we thought initially. Can I answer this sort of a question there? Now there are, if I look at, there are certain critical terms which are there. One we say course outcome and the program outcome which are there. Maybe somebody might have talked to you. I'll just repeat. What we say is a program outcome is, okay, we say the POs, very famous terminology which are there. What we say, these are knowledge, skill that the graduate have at the time of graduation. Because these two things are measurable, knowledge and skill. Let's say knowledge, how do I measure? or skills, how do you measure? Maybe knowledge I can measure by going for some tests there, and skill, let him perform in the lab. If he's able to perform, we say yes, he could perform it. If he's not, then we say that skill has not been developed. Now, these two things, knowledge and skill, allows him to set up the attitude. That means what he is able to have is, okay, there is some attitude which gets developed in him at the time of the graduation. That means these are two directly measurable, knowledge and skill. Attitude is what comes after he goes through this particular grinding. Okay, whether attitude is whether he is able to work in a group, what sort of how he envisages any problem over there. This is what we say is the outcome there. Now, this is what we say is a three terms. We say is a K, S, and A, which has to be there at the time of the graduation. That means once he completes the program, what knowledge, what skills he is developed over there is what we say is the program outcome. And course outcome is how exactly will he have this POs. Let's say you are thinking of a engineering program. You are from different branches of the engineering. Now, what we say is, in case I have got a program there, then one of the outcome is he should be able to solve the engineering problems. Let's say this is one of the outcome which is there in most of the POs there. Okay, he should be able to solve the engineering problems. Now, for attaining this, we need some courses. That means in case I would like to have this, then there must be some courses defined for getting this sort of a knowledge there. So what we say is these are knowledge and skills that are attained by the graduate in a particular course. You have to distinguish between these POs and COs there. What PO says is at the time of graduation, what knowledge and skills is attained. And course outcome is what knowledge and skills he attained in a particular course there. Let's say the moment I say we would like to make him a person who can solve engineering problems using some of the mathematical techniques. So let's say this is my one of the POs as far, because we say there are 12 POs there, A to K. Now this is one of the POs there. Now let's say you are from different branch of the engineering. To attain this particular PO, what sort of a courses has to be taught to him? You think of your own branch of engineering. Just let me know. Okay, in case my course outcome is, okay, he should program outcome is he should be able to solve engineering problems using the mathematical skills. Now, what sort of courses he has to go through in this particular? Because I'll give you 1 minute. Just type out at least two courses, 2 to 3 courses, which you feel will allow him to attain this particular PO there, one of the POs. Okay, he should be able to solve engineering problem using the mathematical technique. Just go to your chat window, type out what sort of courses, 3-4 courses which you envisage, which will make him to do, make him to attain this particular outcome there. I'm just looking at your messages. Just type out quickly your messages. Okay, Mareshwaram, Dr. Mareshwaram says numerical method and studies. Let's say you imagine what we are looking is, in case I teach you numerical method and statistics, will he be able to solve the engineering problems? Because I have not taught him any engineering in this process. Okay, some more message I'm looking for it. Okay, Dr. Hari Priya says basic electrical and engineering. Basic electrical engineering, Dr. Hari says. But let's say I taught him a basic electrical engineering. will he be able to solve the problems which are related to engineering, electrical engineering? Deepika says theory of computation. Now, what I expect is at least 3 courses through which he will be able to sum up the engineering problem using the mathematical there. Yes, Bhavna says a discrete mathematics and theory of logic. Yeah, it may help him understand the logical part there. Yes, Abhishek says programming for problem solving and mathematical foundation for machine learning. That means using this, he will be able to solve some of the problem related to machine learning. Mareshwaram says mathematical modeling of engineering concept. Yes, that's good. Okay, he should be able to. Then Bhargavi says testing of material, metallurgy and material engineering. Okay, but will it give him a mathematical foundation in these 2 courses to solve the engineering problem? Maybe Dr. Bhargavi, can you unmute yourself and answer this?
We will give some mathematical foundations to calculate some strength kind of things.
Okay, you will give him some mathematical foundation. That means there has to be some course on mathematics through which
Yes.
he should be able to, using a test of material, do the metallurgical analysis there. That's good.
Huh. Yes, sir.
That's great. Some other? Then, okay, Pridarshini says data structure algorithm, OR, and cryptography and network security. In case I teach him these 3 courses, maybe he will be able to solve some of the engineering problem related to network security. That's great. So that means in case I have, how we'll take it is, in case I got one of the program outcome, which is solving the engineering problem using mathematics, he will be able to, let's say, be it metallurgy, be it network security, be it some machine learning or logic, he will be able to solve some of these things using this particular part there. That means one part he will be able to attain, program outcome he will be attained by this particular process there. That's good. Any question you have got up to this particular time? Okay, yes, we were at this particular place, program outcome and the course outcome. In both program outcome and the course outcome is a knowledge and skills which somebody is attaining. But program outcome is a culmination of his 4 years there, through which he attain all these things, whereas course outcome is in a particular course what knowledge and skill he attains in this particular process there. So what my curriculum has to do is my COs have to be mapped upon to this particular PO there, and we call it as a COPO matrix. Those of you who gone for the NBA accreditation, there you have to define for each of the course what sort of a COPO matrix is there. Now, first question my curriculum has to answer is whether all the POs, let's say we say A2K, 12 POs which are there, will be able to attain with this curriculum there. This is the first question it has to answer there. Okay, if it is yes, that means our curriculum is a balanced curriculum. Otherwise, we need to think of the process again. Now, what sort of people you got for the curriculum review and the design there? We have got the faculty. We have to think about industry. Then we have to look for the peer institutes who are there around us. Okay, we have to think about who can be the one who can contribute towards this particular curriculum there. Then we have to think about students and the alumni and academic bodies. What is this academic body business? Because every university, every institute has got a academic body who make this sort of a curriculum, who approves this curriculum. That in case, let's say, usually what happens is, if it's a affiliated institutes, The curriculum is made by the universities and it is getting implemented in the respective institute there. But if it is a autonomous college, then maybe they are the ones who make the curriculum there and implement. And if it's a deemed university or a university, they are the ones who design this curriculum, implement there for their own people there. It's a deemed university, they do it with for their own institutes. If it's affiliating university, they do it for the surrounding institute there. So this is what is the most important aspect. Curriculum is a game where a large number of people has to involved. Maybe us, what we say is they are all the stakeholders for this curriculum. Maybe industry is one of the stakeholder. Why industry is a stakeholder? Because they are the ones who do employ people. Now, if we don't consult the industry, because this is what used to happen, okay, they say, okay, the students who are being produced by the institutes, they are not industry ready. What do they mean by that? Can I make him productive from the day one? If it's so, they say they is industry ready. Otherwise, again, we have to train them. So that's why the industry feedback is very important. Obviously, faculty is the one who design this. Then peer institutes, they are the ones who help you in designing because they have got their experiences. And they share their experiences for making this particular curriculum there. And then we got students and the alumni. Because alumni is the one who has gone through particular curriculum, maybe 1 year back, 2 year back, 5 year back. They are the ones who can give you the feedback. And students are the who says I can give you, they can give the feedback. Because usually students these days, they say, why should I learn this subject? And alumni says, okay, whatever has been taught in the institute was of very little relevance as far as my job is concerned. These are two alarming things. Because if I asking the students, we must convince them this is what is required. And alumni, if they come back with this, okay, whatever knowledge, skills I have attained in the institute, they are not that much relevant in the industry, then again I have to go back, look for what the industry is looking for there. Then once we have got, make this particular curriculum, then it's the academic bodies who have to approve it. Let's say in case of, if I talk about our Punjab Engineering College only, we have got a DAPC, Department Academic Program Committee, where department makes the curriculum along with the industry and our partners there. Then is the Institute Academic Program Committee, IAPC, who just try to see with respect to what sort of linkages this curriculum has with the other departments. Then there is another body, Senate, who approves it. That means what you need is different bodies with different roles and responsibility for the design of the curriculum there. Now then, whatever is the curriculum committee you are envisaging, they have to see what sort of resources are available as far as this particular program is concerned. Now, let's say if I get to a typical structure of a curriculum of a typical engineering program. Now, what we got is, let's say we have got these particular programs. This is what we say the broad outlines. Now, what we have got is, in the broad outlines, we have got some basic courses, mathematics, physics, basic engineering sciences, humanities, and the communication. Then what next, what we have got is, we have got a core courses. Let's say what sort of a core, because this is most important these days. What should be the component of the core in your curriculum there? Then we have got electives. And then we have got a project and internships there. So these are the broader perspective as far as curriculum is concerned. Now, what I expect is each one of you, just in the chat window, write in each of the block, what are the courses you got for your curriculum there. Forget about electrical engineering. What I'm looking for is what sort of math, physics, basic engineering courses you have got. At least one you tell me. Then core, what you emphasize as a core. What is the core courses which is there in your branch, and what sort of electives you have got, and what sort of project internships you have got. So these four things you just type out on your corresponding to this. You type out one courses under each of this category there. Fine. One math physics or communication course which you teach to the student, one compulsory course, one elective, and one project and an internship which you and give it to your students there. So all of you go to your chat window, type out this. I think do it quickly. You can give it with the write basic course, one basic course, one core course. You write core and the course name, then elective, then what sort of internship you have got for your program there. Is there some question from Mr. Upadesh Verma? He's raised his hand. Mr. Upadesh? Somebody is there with the name Upadesh?
Hello.
Yes,
Hello, sir.
Mr. Yes, you got some
Sir,
question.
sorry for I mistakenly I
Okay, no
posted.
problem. But you can Upadesh, you
Sorry.
can type out the four things which I'm looking for in your curriculum.
What, sir? Sorry, sir.
I have asked for four things. One, what is the basic course you have got in your curriculum? Other is a core
Yes, sir.
subject which you got in your curriculum. Third, elective which you got in your curriculum. Fourth, internship in your curriculum. You have to type it out. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Abhishek has typed basic course communication skill, applied maths, the good. Core is operating system, computer organization. That means it's a BTech computer science, elective machine learning, reinforcement learning, and MOOCs is not an elective. MOOCs is a mechanism through which pass on the courses. We deliver the courses, right? And we have got a capstone project. That's I agree. The novel says core course is mass transfer. How about other courses novel? Bhavesh says basic is physics. How about other courses? Maybe Priyadarshini has typed out mathematics, data structure, algorithm, elective cloud computing, project space of ground integration network. Good. Then Dr. Ranga says basic engineering is basic electrical engineering. Then core is power system, high voltage engineering, and electives are industrial electronics, mechatronics. And how about your project internship and other things, Dr. Ranga? Then Dr. Anand Kumar, basic courses mathematics, core courses is chemical reaction engineering, open elective, environmental impact assessment internship, major and the internship. That's good. Bhargavi, Dr. Bhargavi Rane, a basic courses physics, chemistry, communication skill. Core courses physical metallurgy, material characterization, elective advanced material, typology of material, internship, major and a minor project. That's good. I think some of you have understood. Maybe there are some who are giving only one course. What we need is one on each. Okay, Abhishek says, no, sir. I mean, student have an option to do any elective course. Okay, that's something different. Okay, what you are trying to say is there are two electives which they can offer through the SWAM portal. That I agree.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Dr. Jasina or somebody
Yes, I'm Dr. Jaya, sir, from ITS
Dr.
Engineering College.
from ITS Engineering College.
Yes.
Because I could see so many people sitting in your center.
Yeah. Yeah,
Eh,
we are the remote center actually, and I have joined individually also.
Okay, you are joined individually also. Now, what
Yes.
I'm trying to find out from you, Dr. Jaya, is Can you tell me what is the branch you have got? You're from which
So we
branch?
are from the CSC branch.
You're all from CSC branch. Okay,
Yeah,
what
not
is
all, but
what is yes? Mostly you're from CSC branch only, right? Now,
CSC,
can you
and
tell
we
me?
have from the
Okay, can you tell me what are the courses you have got as a core courses, elective courses as far as BTech computer science is concerned or diploma
so
computer science is concerned?
yeah. Mainly the core courses are the data structures,
Hmm.
DBMS,
Hmm.
like computer architecture.
Okay.
These are the some of the basic courses, core courses that we run, and some of the electives are like big data, cloud computing, cryptography, network security, these kind of subjects.
No, do you offer them as a basket there? Or it is a just a group of a course. Anyone can opt for any course. Let's say in case there are three, you imagine you have to give four elective to each of the students.
No,
This is what new.
actually, sir, we are affiliated from AKTU University, Lucknow.
Okay,
So they have their own curriculum, and we follow those courses.
you follow
Some of
that
the
course.
courses, yes, in per semester, some of the courses are the core subjects, and there are a group of electives from that we choose for
Okay,
our students.
okay, that you choose. Who
Yes,
decide which is the course to be offered to them? Is the
actually,
student is the
yes,
student
yes,
decide which
we
is the
take,
course I want to study, or the teacher
yes,
decides?
we take the feedback from the students.
Okay, you take the feedback and then you
Yes,
decide. Okay,
and then we decide.
okay, thank you, Dr.
Okay.
Jia. So this is what we say are the broad guidelines as far as designing a curriculum is concerned. Now, this is true for new education policy also, because these days there is a lot of emphasis upon the elective courses. Okay, what they expect is you should have a basket of elective.
Hello,
Yes,
sir. Sir, Remote Center JV Institute of Technology, Dehradun.
okay,
Sir, and Dr. Devendra Rawat is with me in the remote center, and
right.
he want to share some words.
Oh,
In
sure,
word.
sure, sure. I will be
Sir,
happy
sir,
to
please.
listen to him. Please.
Very good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, Ji.
How are you, sir?
Fine, sir. Fine.
Sir, thank you very much. You have conducted such type of program. We will gain so many knowledge, and also very good for in our institute and all institute. My best wishes. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Thank you
thank you,
very much.
sir. My question was, in your program,
Yeah,
what is the basic course, basic engineering course you have got? What is the core course you have got? What is the elective you have got? What is the project internship you have got for one of the program which you're teaching?
basically, basically my field is agriculture science.
Okay, that's
Okay, sir.
great. So, can you tell me what is the basic course which you teach to those students?
Yeah,
One or two?
fundamental of agronomy, fundamental of soil science,
No,
fundamental
these
of
are core.
entomology.
Okay, then you have to classify. Are these core courses or
Yeah,
they
yeah, this is code course.
a before course? Are you teaching them some basic physics, maths, or basic engineering courses?
No, sir. No, no, no.
There's nothing like. Are you running some
Basic
diploma?
only biology and mathematics.
This is what I
Yeah,
want you to drive you
yeah.
at.
Introductory biology and mathematics.
Yeah.
Okay, and basic computer.
Yeah. That's good. This is what I want to drive you at. That
Yeah.
means once I'm talking about this broad outline, the
Okay.
first block, under the first block, you're teaching three courses:
Yeah.
basic biology,
Okay.
basic maths, and
Okay.
basic computers. Fine.
Yeah.
And now you come to your core. What is the core courses you're teaching to the students?
Yeah.
Can you tell me some core courses which you're teaching to the students?
Yeah. Basic maths
No,
and
basic maths is not a core for your branch. Agree? Because
no, I had already told na fundamental of agronomy, fundamental of soil science.
okay. That's
Yeah,
those are the core
entomology.
courses. Now,
Yeah,
let's come to elective. What is the elective you're teaching?
elective agrometeorology.
Okay,
Okay, food and dairy science,
okay.
and uh, uh, IPR. IPR is also
Elective
elective.
course.
Yeah,
Okay, how many elective you offer to the students out of which they select one?
uh, two courses.
Okay, after two courses, they have to take one of the course.
Yeah,
Fine. But that's good. Then what sort of project internship you got for your program? Because
Ravi,
Huh?
Ravi,
What you got?
Ravi. This is the rural agriculture work training. So
Okay.
this is the training. This is the type of training.
Okay.
Okay. We will conduct it in 7th and 8th semester.
Okay. So that is a training you conduct for those students.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. It was a
Thank you. So
very
nice
nice
of you.
interaction with you because we were from a typically mechanical civil computer engineering. You gave us a different
Yeah.
game to us. Thank you.
Thank you. So nice of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
Dr. Sandeep Misra ji is with me, Deputy HOD CSC department. He also want to share some words, please.
Okay. Dr. Mishra, we'll be happy to listen to you about these four broader perspectives.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, myself, Santosh Kumar Mishra, Department of CSE.
Right.
Yeah, my area of specialty is blockchain, cybersecurity.
That's fine. We are looking for what sort of, let's say, we are talking about the curriculum. Under that,
I'm
these are
just
the
talking
four
that
heads we have got. Can you tell me what are the courses you got there in this?
So
blocks?
basically, I want to talk with you regarding blockchain technology.
No, sir. I think you're confused. We are talking about the curriculum where we are talking about what sort of basic courses has to be taught to the students, what
Yeah,
sort
basic-
of core courses has to be taught, what sort of elective has to be taught to the students there.
The core course belong compiler design,
Right.
computer graphics, and cybersecurity. This is also course plus artificial
Okay.
intelligence, machine
Okay.
learning,
Right.
and operating system is also going on.
Right.
And
So
in
these
this
are the
semester
core
of-
courses. Now you
Yeah,
come
yeah,
to electives. What are
object
the electives you got?
electric distributed computing system,
Okay.
advanced computer network,
Okay.
and distributed system.
And distributed system.
Yeah. And in this semester, we are also launching blockchain technology, blockchain.
Okay, that's a good elective, I would say.
Yeah.
We'll appreciate that elective because that's required.
Yeah.
Good. And what sort of internship program you got for your BTech degree?
Intensive program, 6 month, 3 month program means after even semester or semester, month of May or July.
Okay.
And also after the completion of course, we conducting industry visit according what is the gap between industry and academic.
Okay.
The gap must be fulfilled.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's what. Thank you, Dr. Mishra. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I am Prem Kumar, head of the department Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Okay.
JV.
Can you tell us about these four? What sort of things you got under these four blocks?
Sir, for the core courses, we have analog electronic circuit, microprocessor and microcontroller, semiconductor devices, VLSI design, and some communication-based subject. All these are like microwave engineering, television, and
Okay. Now you come to elective. What sort of elective you have?
elective. For the elective, we have chosen one course from the management department.
Okay, that's
And-
good.
Yes, sir. And some courses from the computer department like machine learning.
Okay.
And in the 2022 new syllabus is implemented by our affiliating university, Uttarakhand Technical University.
Okay.
They have provided one wonderful opportunity to our student for learning one minor course. So we have adopted artificial neural nerve, AIML.
Okay, that's another elective you have got. That's
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
interesting. And
Within a syllabus, we have some elective, but one minor course is also with us.
minor specialization.
Yes, sir, minor specialization. So
That's
a new scheme is adopted by the Uttarakhand Technical University. We are affiliating institute of the university.
Okay, that's interesting. Now,
Yes.
what we could get is these days new education policies talk about this minor specialization and an honors program there. What we mean by that is, let's say, in case somebody from mechanical engineering wants to have a strength in computers, he can just do this minor degree along with this
Yes, sir.
basic degree. This is another new concept which has been envisaged as far as new education policy is concerned.
Sir, we have 4 departments.
Okay.
In 4 departments, we are working with the minor course AIML,
Okay.
civil engineering, mechanical engineering, ECE and electrical engineering. So
Okay.
our computer faculty is teaching that course.
That's interesting. That's good.
Yes, sir.
Then there is another concept which has been given by the new education policy, that is the honors program. Okay, let's say in case while doing computer science, I would like to specialization is my own branch.
Honor degree program, sir.
That we call as the honor program. So this is
Yes,
another thing which is emerging very fast as far as the new education policy, because that gives the flexibility of the curriculum. Because
yes, sir.
let's say everyone need not learn the same thing. In case there is a very bright student, he would like to emphasize more in that particular branch only, he should get an opportunity there. And same in minor specialization is, in case somebody is doing mechanical engineering, he would like to excel in computers in using for computer uses in mechanical, he should get an opportunity to do it. I think this is what our new education policy emphasizes there. So this is what we say is a broader outline as far as the curriculum is concerned. Now, what sort of a courses should be there? What sort of delivery mechanism there? We have to think about what sort of lab work is there, what sort of project work is there. Now, all these are important as far as the courses are concerned. Okay, how exactly the courses to be delivered, what sort of a lab work is to be there, and what sort of a project work has to be there for a program there. Then, once we talk about the content delivery, what sort of a study material we are trying to give it to the students? Maybe these days, what we emphasize is, can I give the student what sort of online resources available for a particular course there? Let's say, can you tell me, because this is most important component as far as the delivery is concerned, as far as curriculum delivery is concerned. Let's say you imagine one course, what sort of online resources are available for that particular course? Can you just emphasize that? I'll give you 1 minute. Type out in your chat window, take one course. What is the online material available for that particular course which you use? Okay, we have got this cloud computing, somebody says, and the online resources, Amazon Web Services platform, which they're using for the cloud and its service. That's good. Madhu Krishna ji. Vikas is design analysis algorithm. There is NPTEL lecture available there. Yes, that's good. But how exactly to access it? You have to tell it to the students there. Maybe there are only 2 people who are using them. Then Vikas also. Gate Academy lectures, Updesh. I don't think there is something like Gate Academy lectures, because that is only a grade preparation. Okay, Vikas says you share the video links with the students. Maybe there are so many things which are available on the YouTube and other places there. Try to find out. And there is then MATLAB tutorial for problem on sets and a combinatorial. That's a good, I would say for all of us, it's a good learning there. Okay, what sort of resources people are using there. I think we have talked to 2 learning centers, remote centers. Can there somebody else who, some other remote center who would like to interact about this particular part? Okay, Vikas says advanced hydrology in 6th semester engineering, NP lectured by Dr. Jan ITK. That's good. And his research papers are also available. That I agree. So good. So I think this is what we require. Okay, once we talk about how exactly a course is to be delivered, we have to tell to the students what sort of additional resources can be used in this particular with. And Vikas says I use my own videos also. That's good. Updesh says MIT OCM links. That's good. That's good for others who are not very sure about the resources. Our colleagues has told so many types of resources which are available. Try to emphasize, try to make use of them. Yes, what sort of course file? This is again important aspect which NBA also looks for. Then what sort of textbooks you use, and any demo you use during the lecture, and what sort of attendance rules you got for the lectures there. Maybe a course file is, maybe all of you have to make this course file, which comes for the direct evaluation as far as the NBA is also concerned, and it has to be maintained well, and it is the responsibility of the concerned faculty to make the course file there. So this is what we say is the framework which we got. We got program education objectives. Based on that, we design some program outcomes there. We make the curriculum and teaching learning there, and we go for the course outcome there. Maybe this flow already talked about. Maybe this is a, maybe I'm not going to tell of this. This is one of the example sample syllabi which is there. What sort of offering are the second or third semester students? What's the credits? What's compulsory? What's the course objective which are there for this particular course there? And this is the content which are there, and what sort of mapping is there. Let's say PO2 mapping, PO1 mapping, PO5 mapping. So all these are nothing but mapping which you have to define for each of the course there, and then what sort of textbooks you're using for this particular course there, and some of the sample CO's course outcome which will be there. Okay, course outcome is to be able to simplify Boolean expression. So what is the module which will cover up this? Maybe key maps, logic function are there. Ability to design digital system by selecting different families in view of the speed and power requirement. Interfacing different logic families. Maybe something with the electronics. And another thing which we say is a good practice to embed course outcome in the syllabi itself. Can I embed this particular part in the syllabus only? Because this is what is emphasized these days. Okay, once you make the curriculum, this course outcome has to be part of the syllabi only. This course outcome which I have talked about, course outcome over here, this has to be part of the syllabus only. So maybe once any team comes over there, so this is what they look for. Have you got a process through which curriculum has been developed? Okay, what sort of committee was there who made it? What sort of agendas, minutes of the meeting, everything we has to be there for maybe. And process for, because let's say we have got the process for making the curriculum. Are we following this particular thing or not is most important component there, which is there. Now we this is what we say. Okay, my dean says it's an excellent curriculum. But what evaluator looks for is, yes, great, it's you have done a great job. But how it has come onto this particular being there? What sort of process has been followed to make this particular curriculum is to be seen by the evaluator who is the evaluating for this particular curriculum there. Now then next is curriculum well balanced? Okay, on this, because if you look at this particular, this is a knowledge is vast, but is it balancing there on this mountain or not? This is what is to be seen. So this is a, maybe I will stop here only. Now let's say these are the curriculums contents which are there. Let's say percentage of total credit which are there. Now you have to tell me, in your opinion, which is a balanced curriculum in this particular aspect. Let's say in first A, B, C, D, try to see. Okay, in basic sciences, there is 5% of A, 20% of this, 20%, 15% of this, 15% of this there. That means number of credits which are there. And engineering sciences. So these are the what we say, let's say in this particular A curriculum, program core is 45%, electives are 20%. Now try to see A, B, C, D, 4 curriculums there. Try to analyze it and let me know which in your opinion is a balanced curriculum. I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes. Then you have to answer as A, B, C, D. and give one reason why you feel it's a balanced curriculum. I hope you understood the question. Okay, we talked about every curriculum has to have a basic sciences courses, engineering science, humanities, program core, program elective, open elective, project, and internship. So this in curriculum A, this is the weightage or a credits which are being given to each of these particular courses there. Now you have to tell me which, in your opinion, is a balanced curriculum. You have to type A, B, C, D, and one reason why you feel it's a balanced curriculum. Updesh says it's a B, which is balanced. Why he feels this is a balanced one?
Hello, sir. Thank you, sir. Give me a opportunity to try out find out the reason behind it.
Oh
Because
yeah.
in B option there is a lot of space for projects and open electives.
Okay, there is a lot of space for open elective. That's why you say it's a balanced curriculum. That's good. Thank you, Upadesh.
Thank you, sir.
Then Ashwini says, no, Ashwini didn't say anything. Then Madhush Krishna also says it's a B. Then Arshi Khan, Arshi, you never said which is the balanced one. Parul, I think you are giving me your affiliation only. What I'm looking for out of this four curriculum, which is a balanced one. Abhishek says B is balanced. A is skewed in favor of core. That's great, Abhishek. You could see the crux of the thing. C has a less emphasis on the elective. D is more skewed towards projects. That's good, Abhishek. You have very well analyzed this particular curriculum. Rajnish, you have to tell me which one is balanced because you're writing a name and other things here. Because, okay, J. Anand Kumar says C. Can you tell me the reason, Dr. Anand, for why you're saying C is balanced?
Sir, actually in C, if you see that core, program core,
Yeah.
it is well balanced. But all other basic science engineering also it is to some extent it is balanced. But other thing, if you see the B and D, it is maybe one factor maybe more and others maybe less. Or if you come to the A, program elective will be and program elective and program core will be overloaded.
Okay, because Dr. Anand, you will bear with me because these days there is a lot of emphasis. Okay, is it all the core or I have to teach? Because what now present day designer what they say is, can I think of minimal core which has to be given to the students? Because obviously core engineering branch everything has got a life. Because this is what we say, management education has got a life of 10 years. Engineering has a life of 5 years only. If I teach all core, then I'll not be able to cover up some of the courses of economics, management, or sociology, and other things there. So that's why we say, okay, I'm not saying this is wrong philosophy, but this is another philosophy, whether every core has to be taught to the students or not. This is a hotly debated issue which is there these days.
Okay.
Anju Bhatt, you never said which is the balanced curriculum. Chinmay also says C has got a little more weightage on the core only. Vikas also says B is balanced out of but all needs modification to have some basic components there as students supposed to enter the strong basics. Yes, I agree. He has to enter with the strong basics as far as this particular curriculums are concerned. Okay, this is all what I wanted to teach you in this particular content as far as this particular part is concerned. Now, for the next 5-10 minutes, I'm open for any question you got. Obviously, I answered a lot of things. We got a lot of discussion which we had in our curricula.
Hello, sir. I have some question.
Okay, Dr. Udesh, yes.
Yes, sir. I am here for JPIT Engineering College, Department of EC, and
Okay.
Assistant Professor. I want to ask that most of the teachers among us are have been completed their BTech or PhD program with the help of old curriculum, where
Hmm.
where the weightage of core subjects are more than
Very
others,
high, yeah.
and we our study structures are made according to that. Is it good for the students that we are changing our minds and in this short period of time, whenever we are dealing with the core subjects already in most of the time, then how can we engage in these activities? How can we grow according to that, which is set to the open elective or other subjects? It is a challenge for us, and
Mm.
if you want to clarify some directions for that, it will be helpful for us. Please
Mm.
give some directions on that.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, you have gone through a curriculum maybe 5 years back, 10 years back, which was full of a core courses, but now the present day things have emerged. Okay, there are a lot of elective which has emerged now. Now, what a NBA, ACT also says, most of the academic institute also says that faculty has to do some of the courses through this particular online media there, be it MOOC course, because what we emphasize is if a fresh faculty member is there or 5 year faculty member there, he should be go through some of these MOOCs courses and clear those courses. Ideally speaking, what ACT says is, can I think about any faculty member who has to go and teach a particular course, go through this particular course from some platform and clear that, so that his competence level is also tested, and what he is teaching has been already testing somewhere. So this is what Upadesh you have to think about, mechanism through which you can update yourself, or your institute as a policy can think of updating their faculty by making them to go for some MOOC courses, and not only go through but clear that MOOC course also, because there are exam, because these days this MOOC courses gives you certificate also, so you should be able to have the certificate for this particular courses there, then only you can update, because otherwise you whatever you learned 10 years back you will keep on continuing that particular thing there. I hope that answered, Upadesh.
This is good, but I have also a question on that.
Sure.
Sorry, but I want to some exploring this field, because actually we are teaching core courses like a control system, and the control system I have studied earlier, and I have gone through it various times, and
Mhm.
now I have experience on that, and I can teach that subject very effectively and make some new things on that. But
Mhm.
if we are only attending lectures of MOOCs on NPTEL and only a few certificates, with the help of few certificates, it is the question that we can deliver as much clearly that we are dealing with core courses earlier with the new subjects.
I'll answer this way. Okay, let's say you have gone through a course earlier. Let's say, let's say you imagine control system in the present circumstances is not required. So what exactly we have to do? I have to upgrade myself. So for upgradation, what sort of a option I have got? Okay, one is one option is a IITs or NITs, they offer a short-term courses. Go for a short-term course in a particular subject and learn this particular thing sitting on the a classroom and learn it, because in case you learn it from some in-person media, that is also one of the options which can be there. Or because every faculty member from any institute can't go, so he has to look for online resources which are available in plenty these days, and try to work out on that. And another thing what one can do is try to build new courses, because these days in the earlier time curriculum used to get upgraded long time within a span of what, to 6 years 10 years. But now these days, curriculum are getting updated after every 3 to 4 years. So new courses will emerge there. In case you can think about those new courses, develop your own technologies in that particular area, that will help out you in growing. Right?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Upadesh. Any other question you got?
Sir,
Yes,
excuse me.
Dr. Anand Kumar.
Sir, what is your answer that for your this curriculum content percentage of the total number of credits? What is your answer?
It's not an answer. I wanted to see the different perspective. These once I look at this four A, B, C, D, so they have got a different perspective there. If I look at the content where there is a lot of emphasis upon the core, because
Okay.
what I said was these days there is not much emphasis on the core. We try to find out the minimal core which is there, and in
Okay.
case that core is there, that is sufficient. Can I build upon that core with the help of the electives only? So what we have to emphasize is, can I increase the number of elective? Because obviously, let's say if I make a very fixed curriculum, that will not fit into our new education policy also. I have to think about minimal core, then offer him number of electives so that based on his choice only he is able to. That's why you have to emphasize A, B, C, D, right?
Sir, in such case, if I go for the option B, in case what you are saying, B
Yeah,
or D,
right.
maybe then program core will be less number, right? So in that case, now how can we say that maybe the B something B Tech or M Tech in chemical engineering or electronics like that we can't say. Once when the program core is very lesser than compared to your basic science, other your
I
maybe
think
other open.
have my words, Dr. Anand. After few years, it will be general engineering program of a 3 to 4 years. Afterward, there will be 1 or 2 years of specialization which will be there in our program there. Because
Okay.
time is coming that way. Okay, you think about a general engineering program, just like we used to have a BSc. We'll
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a B engineering, which will be common for all the students. Then we think about a specialization in that particular area. This is the time which is coming up very fast.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, some other questions in case you got?
Yes, sir, I'm Dr. Vikas here.
Okay, Dr. Vikas.
Yeah, sir, I have given my choice as C, but most
Okay,
of the people I have seen that they have given their choice as B. But
yeah.
my thought was that many
Uh-huh.
of the, since more than 2 decades I'm into this teaching, and
Mm-hmm.
I could see that the students are very weak in basic science.
Mm-hmm.
So because of which the attainment in the NBA is getting low day by day. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I've chosen C, so as to have the little number in that case. And I what I could see is that internship and seminar in every all the four options you have taken only 5, which I feel should be increased, because in that case the students get you the opportunity of graduating from the BTech, the options into the market, or they could speak some more, or they could become some intellectual because of their, as far as the societal cause is concerned, because of which the POs are being created in 10, 11, and 12.
Dr. Vikas, now these days engineering also is becoming a generic engineering only.
Yeah, TI.
What are the same thing I can answer to you also. Okay, time is coming. Once we have got a 3 to 4 year engineering, and afterwards 1 or 2 years of the specialization there, which can be in mechanical, civil, electrical, or others, where they will be going for the core in that particular area there. Just like a medical sciences, what they grow is they have got a generic MBBS, but afterwards they do the specialization in a particular area. The same thing will happen in this particular engineering,
Hmm.
maybe at a later stage.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much.